欢迎收看神秘文怪事，大家好，我是团长。没有订阅的朋友，请按下订阅按钮，谢谢大家。加入我们优秀神秘文怪事团，拜托大家用力按下订阅，拜托大家。大家可留言告诉我。各位优秀神秘文怪事团团员，大家好，感谢团员新进团员耐心等待，再次感谢所有团员支持本频道。本频道制作不容易，拜托大家帮忙加入。今天故事开始前，先提醒大家，影片最下方神秘文怪事订阅键定下去，用力按去下，请订阅，请帮忙一下，请拜托帮忙一下，谢谢大家。介绍更多好朋友加入神秘文怪事。我上一集影片讲到，纪录片震撼揭露玛丽莲梦露的 UFO 秘密与神秘通话。没有看过新朋友，我建议先看上一集，我把上一集影片放在说明栏。今天让我带你们进入今天的故事吧。美国前总统甘乃迪遭到了暗杀，这起事件的谜团迟迟无法解开。据说甘乃迪呢是不顾美国政府的阻止，准备公布外星人的资料，才会遭到机密部门的暗杀。传出机密小组呢早就已经跟外星生物达成了秘密协定，美国历任总统都不能透露外星讯号号。2017年时任美国总统的川普，原本的他承诺要全面解密相关的档案，却在国安单会的压力之下，以国安风险需要再评估为理由，临时又扣住了700份的敏感资料。甘乃迪之子真的跟外星文明有关联吗？
November 22nd, 1963, 12:30 p.m. Shots ring out across Dealey Plaza in Dallas, ending the life of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy and sending a nation into mourning.
一声枪响划破天际，46岁的甘乃迪总统上任短短2年，便遇刺身亡。是谁杀了甘乃迪？各种阴谋论甚嚣尘上，甚至有证据显示是因为甘乃迪想公布关于外星人的秘密，才引爆这场致命危机。一切就从这发会转弯的子弹说起。
It first hit the president in the back and then exited his chest. It then entered through the governor's back, went through his rib, and then exited through his chest. But it wasn't done yet. It then entered his wrist, shattering the wrist bone, and then exited the wrist and went partially into the governor's leg.
究竟是什么力量，促使子弹在行进的过程中一转再转，一共造成了总统和州长7个伤口。更离奇的是，子弹和人体的骨骼撞击后不但没有变形，还异常完整，一般的子弹是不可能办到的。案发当天，还有许多人拍到一位神秘黑衣人，有人说就是他发射这枚魔法子弹。烈日下，一名黑衣人撑着一把黑伞，在人群中格外醒目。他一路跟住甘乃迪的车队移动，发生枪击的当下，他就站在距离轿车短短几公尺的位置。黑人的身影在当年流出的影像中处处可见，相当可疑。警方不但没有深入追查，甚至只花了短短1小时的时间，就在茫茫人海中认定凶手啊。
The Warren Commission, the official government investigation into Kennedy's assassination, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald was responsible for the president's death.
奥斯维尔德是一名美籍古巴人，调查结果显示，当时他埋伏在高楼上，对甘乃迪进行暗杀。
I didn't shoot anybody.
He said somebody had set him up.
I'm just a patsy.
Did you kill the president?
No, I've not been charged with that. In fact, nobody has said that to me yet.
面对记者的提问，一问三不知。他说，直到警方找上门，才知道甘乃迪遭到暗杀。一直以来都有阴谋论者怀疑，黑衣人的身份是来自比美国总统级别还要更高的神秘组织。据说组织的任务和保密外星文明有关。就在甘乃迪总统遭到暗杀的第2天，神秘组织又有了行动。
On November 24, 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald slipped a black sweater over his collared shirt just before Dallas police officers began moving him from the city lockup to the county jail. A stocky man in a dark suit and gray fedora pushed past the reporters, shoved a .38 caliber pistol into Oswald's abdomen, and fired once.
The man that shot the man, or do you know?
That is the man that shot the man.
吊诡的是，当时奥斯威尔德身边明明围绕着数十名的保安人员，现场还有好几十家的媒体全程转播。凶手杰克·卢比如同有隐身术，靠近奥斯威尔德，接着掏枪，让他一枪毙命。
What happened?
You shot him, Jack. You shot Oswald.
I did.
杰克·卢比犯案后记忆瞬间消除。就连他自己怎么会出现在现场，也感到莫名。警方不但没有深入调查，反而快速的将他判刑。巧合的事情还在后面，不禁让人怀疑，甘乃迪之死和神秘组织有关。他们到底想保护什么秘密呢？
更为离奇的是，肯尼迪总统被刺杀后短短3年中，18名关键证人相继死亡。这种巧合的概率可以说比中彩票还难，怎么能让人信服呢？
其中有个医生叫做 Dr. William Beavers， 他写道：有一种可能，有人对 Jack Ruby 做了些什么，或者是超能力控制了 Jack Ruby 的大脑。这项来源于外星人的人脑控制技术，在 CIA 的档案里被称作 MK Ultra。10
days before JFK was assassinated, he had drafted a letter to the CIA requesting all UFO documents to be released to him.
In the letter, the president also orders the agency to share their secret UFO files with NASA.
美国史上第一位强烈要求公开 UFO 真相的总统就是甘乃迪。难道真的是甘乃迪这封信惹上杀机？阴谋论者口中说的神秘组织呼之欲出。
President Kennedy had a desire to share with the American people some of the most highly classified information that we have about UFOs and extraterrestrials. As wild as it sounds, there are theories that the government may have been involved in Kennedy's assassination.
Do you think that MJ-12 is still in existence today?
Well, what I've been told is that they have changed the letters and the numbers.
Their task was to deal with the situation and to avoid public panic at all costs. These men were known as MJ-12.
MJ-12 组织全名被称为 Majestic 12，是一个由科学家、军事领袖和政府官员组成的秘密组织。1947年在美国总统杜鲁门命令下组成。当年成立的目的就是为了调查同年7月发生的罗斯威尔事件，保密到家的隐形单位，一直以来暗地里执行秘密任务。MJ-12 组织的存在目的就是要禁止国家元首透露任何外星文明以及美国和外星人合作的证据，一旦有人试图挑战，就会遭到暗杀。1984年加拿大解密文件中也出现了 MJ-12 组织的名字，证实神秘组织确实存在。其中一份机密档案显示，杀害甘乃迪的真凶就是 MJ-12 组织。画面中这份机密档案年代久远，残破不堪，上头还有被销毁的痕迹。是谁想将这些证据销毁？难道又是神秘组织搞的鬼吗
？Patterns on the burn marks on these documents, you can see that they look like they were in a series on a pile that was saved from a fire. Also, an analysis was done that shows that the red ink on these documents was made from a pigment that was prevalent in the 1960s. The other thing is that the paper was the predominant type of paper used by the U.S. government in the 1960s. My conclusion is that these documents are legit.
根据墨水年代研判，1960年代保存至今的机密档案，并没有造假，那么其中这一页谋杀代号，或许就是 MJ-12 组织暗杀甘乃迪的证据。
Each president is given a nickname of sorts, and this is for security reasons. And Lancer is absolutely John F. Kennedy.
refers directly to the president. As you must know, Lancer has made some inquiries regarding our activities, which we cannot allow. Non-conducive for growth in our environment, and Washington cannot be influenced any further. The weather is lacking any precipitation. It should be wet.
That's an old Soviet phrase. Wet work means that's when you kill people covertly.
Yet every president has barred disclosure, except for one, John F. Kennedy.
So obviously what must have happened is Kennedy started asking about aliens, grays, UFOs, the whole thing, and MJ-12 took a vote and decided we have to get rid of this guy.
阴谋谋论认为，美国历任总统都知道外星人存在，也握有和外星文明合作的机密档案。美国总统狂人川普就曾差点脱围一出这么秘密。
There are millions and millions of people that want to go there, that want to see it. I won't talk to you about what I know about it, but it's very interesting.
再看看历往美国总统谈到 UFO 或是外星文明，都是这种支支吾吾的态度，实在相当可疑。
Did you ever ask for information they said we can't tell you?
No, but I will tell you that there were times where I asked for information that it came slower than I wanted.
UFOs? Any UFOs? Did you ask about that?
I've certainly asked about it.
And?
Can't tell you. Sorry.
Okay. All right, I'll take that as a yes. Because if there were none, you'd say there was none, right?
奥巴马的回答耐人寻味，态度相当暧昧，不承认也不否认。
The aliens won't let it happen. You reveal all their secrets. They exercise strict control over us.
不止奥巴马，克林顿也曾在节目中被问及关外星人的敏感问题。
First of all, that's a legitimate question now. And the short answer, but not the most meaningful one, is I don't know about this. But when I was president, and I had a chief of staff, John Podesta, who loved science fiction, we made every attempt to find out everything about Roswell. And we also sent people to Area 51 to make sure there were no aliens in a deep because Area 51 is very important.
Who do you send to Area 51?
Oh, if I told you that.
克林顿先是说自己不知情，又把话题越扯越远，就是不愿正面回答。过程中他还紧握着主持人的手，似乎在暗示他不要再问下去。MJ-12组织的风暴越演越烈，美国 FBI 甚至发出声明表示，加拿大机密档案中的资料全属造假，更在 FBI 公开网站上大大标注了造假二字，企图反驳，但美国民众仍相信 MJ-12组织根本没有消失，只不过是换个名字继续执行任务，也留给团员无限想象，埋藏着无数科学难以解释的神秘事件。在这里，人类显得渺小又无力，背后的谜团让人想不清也猜不透，是否有未知力量的助力还有待解答，是真是假只能说信者恒信了。至今仍是人类想要解开的重大谜团，许多人还是选择宁可信其有，请大家自行判断。希望您会喜欢今天主题，也欢迎在下方留言分享你对这些的看法。大家帮我按赞订阅开小铃铛，谢谢，感谢收看，下次再见。